the relationship triad. It is playing the role of either a hero, villain, or victim to try and get love and significance from a source outside of ourselves. So I made a really long video about this a few days ago where I went into great detail, but I can definitely see how I've fallen into these roles in my life and how they've kept me from growing and going the way I was supposed to be. Villain is probably the hardest and the easiest to talk about, because most of my life I've been so concerned with what other people think that I would never even want the chance of someone to look at me and say, oh, he's a villain, in any circumstance or situation. So I think more than likely the way that I've actually been the villain has been from me trying so hard not to be perceived as a villain that I've not taken certain actions that I should have when I should have. Being a hero. I think as a child, I often wanted to be a hero, but I was too shy to talk to anybody, so can't do much heroing if you don't put yourself out there. So I was in more of the victim mindset, I guess. When I turned 18 and I finally got some money, I definitely wanted to be a hero. I tried to make a bunch of money and I lost it all, so I went from hero to victim, and thought of myself as a fool. When it came to love, I was never in my life have I been able to experience a pure, loving relationship without money being involved in some way. So the first girl I met, within, the first several messages of talking to each other, she let me know that she was in a financial crisis. She was about to lose her house, so I was seeing her as a victim, and I was leaping at my chance to be a hero, which I did, and eventually I lost all my money, and I was back to being in the victim state. So the common denominator is all of us are missing in these roles that we are love. We're trying to get it from external sources when it comes from within. We all need to take responsibility. We need to be in our integrity, recognize the antidote, which is the truth that I am love, and take control, take responsibility. In these roles, you have an external locus of control, and just realize that I don't need to play these roles. I can take responsibility and practice making the difference and escape the relationship triad.